So we are on now step 33, and step 33 we need some more parts from our parts tree. Our parts tree, we need B3s, which are the posts for the rear of the car. We need B2s, which are our posts for the front of the car. So that's B3 here and B2s here. We also need some NN parts. So common to both the front and the rear are the hexes, which are these guys here, which are NN16s. For the rear of the car, we also need the bearings, which are the BA12s with the 1050 bearings. We need those. We need the pins, which are the BE9s, which are the 2 by 9.8mm shaft or pins. We need an NN3, which is this guy here. We also need a spacer, which is NN5, which is this guy here. Okay, and for the front of the car, same setup. We're using the NN16s, so the hex drivers of Rex. We need the pins, which we're going to use here. We also need the bearings, which we're going to use here. And we're going to also need NN8s, which are these guys here, which are slightly thinner ones. That's for the front of the car. We're going to need our wheels. So as you can see, there we are, 4 wheels and tyres. We are also going to need to screw these posts using the BA12s, which are the 3 by 8mm machine screws, and place the wheels onto the axles using our BE8s, our 4mm flanged locking nuts. So quite a nice busy step. Oh, and not forgetting the caution hot symbol goes on the motor. So getting the car on its wheels, that's what this step's all about. I'll show you how. Okay, so let's take our BE3s, which are the rear posts, and these are screwed using the BA2s, which are these guys here. And a simple task is you can see the shape, and you can see that they go in the chassis here, and you screw from this side. So it's a simple case putting that tight, and that's really easy. So I'll show you how to do that. There we are. And you just tighten that up until it stops. Quite easy step. Take another one of those. So I'm just going to make sure these are tight, finger tight. There we go, finger tight. There we go, not going nowhere. So that's that, and then I'm going to bring the car around and bring it to the front, and the front. So again, there we are. We're going to take our B2 parts, and these go again like that, and they lock into place, and the screw goes underneath. See if I can get this in here, show you this. If I can lift this up, and it goes in here. Okay, so turning our attention to the rear of the car. So I've done this side. So I'll show you how you put these components on together. So you take the NN5, that goes in first. Then you take the NN3, which goes in with this shroud inwards. And then you take one of your bearings, which goes in there, which goes inside the NN3. Okay. And then once you've got that in place, you take one of the pins, And these are the little BE9s. You might have to just pull the shaft a little bit so you can get it into place. There we are. And yeah, just need to push home. There we are. Then you take the NN16, slide it over the pin, it collects the pin, and now you've got that section done. And it's pretty much the same on the front, so turning it around again. Put the NN8, so you put that in first. Then in this case, you put the NN8 in, you put the bearing on, which is your BA 12 bearing, that goes on the shaft. Then you pop your pin, which is there, goes through the pinhole. Then your NN16 part. Simple. As they say in a famous TV ad, simples. Sorry. Yeah, easy. So you can just see I'm just putting these on, putting the shaft in, turning it around so I see the little hole, pop it in the little hole, so that's in. Now I'll turn it around so it doesn't fall through, take the NN16, and there you go. And back to the rear again. And now all we need is our wheels and tyres. So take our wheel, pop it on, and take our flanged nut and pop that into place. So there we are. And we're going to tighten those up onto the car. Back in a moment after I show you how to do these. It's just tighten one up and you do the same again for all of them. All the same. Okay, and last but not least, the last wheel. There we go. Make sure you don't cross thread. Pop it into place and tighten it up. There you go. Yeah, differential works there. Differential works there. Lovely. Okay, so the front of the car, rear of the car. So now it's on its wheels. And the last thing, the only thing we need to do is we need to pop a little decal on here, a sticker on here to say caution, it's hot. Yeah, I think we will. Let's pop that on. Let's yeah, let's pop that on about there. Make sure it's a bit straighter. Yeah. Caution, it's hot. There we go. It's on. No problem at all. Alrighty, that's it. Step 33 complete.